Hello there, lads and lassies. Welcome to Scottish Geeks. Today we are going to be answering your questions. That's right, you guys asked me a bunch of questions. I said I would answer them. They were supposed to come out tomorrow, but my nephews are here, and I want to do something else that's even cooler tomorrow, possibly involving my nephews. I haven't decided yet. Depends if they behave or not. Do you know what? I'm just going to show you what it is. It's this freaking thing. I've got an Oculus bloody Rift that's stuck to my microphone because I've got an Oculus Rift now, guys. So I'll be playing some VR games in the upcoming forever, you know. And I can't wait for the Oculus Touch to come out. I'm telling you something, guys. See, if you've never tried virtual reality before, like that. Or the Vive. Oh, for fuck's sake! I thought, you know, it's gonna be okay. It's just gonna be something of fun I can do for you guys. You know, save up a bit of money, buy a new toy, play with it for you guys so you can see what it's like. But there is nothing to compare to what it's actually like inside that thing. I can't even explain it. It's not even, you couldn't even call it 3D. It's so immersive, man. I mean, like, fucking hell. If you get an opportunity to try it out anywhere, even if you can't afford one, I would say go to a shop that does them and give it a try, because you are not going to believe just how awesome it is. And this is coming from me, and you know, guys, you know I'm honest about everything I say. But yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit manic today. Anyway, yes, I'm going to answer your guys' questions. So let's begin, shall we? Okay. First off, I got one on Steam of all places, which is a bit weird, from Lenfer, which says, have you played Soma? Yes, I've played Soma. In fact, I put a little bit up there where you can see the playlist for that. So yeah, I played Soma. Really loved Soma. Surprised it didn't do as well as I thought it was going to do. Might even see if I can try it again at some point. I'm going to have a look at it and see if anyone's done any cool stories or anything. So yeah, I've played Soma. There's your answer, Lidfer. So okay, moving on. Next question. The next question comes from Tanner Plays in HD. It says, is YouTube your job? If not, what else do you do? I wouldn't even call YouTube a job. YouTube is basically, it's a hobby for now. I don't earn enough to make it a job, and I would love to, but I don't get enough views, you guys, you know, so, you know, you need to get like 1 million views a month or something in order to make it lucrative, and I don't make that kind of money, so I'd love to, but for the moment I'm going to continue making videos anyway. For the moment, I'm always going to make videos for you guys. It doesn't matter if I make money or not. If I make money, it's just good because it means I can buy better equipment and make better videos for you guys and things like that. But unfortunately, YouTube UK doesn't have a donate button or anything like that, and I really don't want to, you know, use Patreon because I don't know. But anyway, yes, no, it's not my job, and I can't work because of medical reasons. I am basically housebound-ish. I can go out sometimes, but not all the time. But I certainly can't work in the state I'm in just now. But yeah, I hope that answers your question, Tanner, and I hope it didn't ramble too much. Okay, next question! Okay, the next question comes from Mystical Muffin Man. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at this one again. It's a big long question. My question is, and it's a bit weird, but are you married? If so, how long? Are you seeing anybody? I've been married. I was married for a short amount of time, but I'm not married anymore. And yeah, of course I'm seeing someone. I'm seeing all of you. You're all my wives. And husbands, of course. And let's move on. The next one comes from Ram. He says, fisty and dry or dank and wet? Ooh. Neither. I mean, it sounds like a horrible thing. Fisty and dry or dank and wet. Okay, well, at least it's using dank in the correct context. Dank, meaning unpleasant, cold, and damp. I don't know. If I had to choose between the two and I had no choice in the matter, I'd probably go for fisty and dry, because at least you're not lying in a pool of slime. Ew. Next! Okay, I'm gonna have problems pronouncing some of these names here. This is from Gweer? I don't know. When did you find your passion for YouTube? I don't know, really. I can't really remember when it clicked. I don't know. It's one of these things. I think it just sort of eased into it, you know, like a hot knife into a juicy peach. Yeah, wrong context. But yeah, no. I reckon probably Probably when I started doing like proper gameplay videos instead of my old channels where I was doing like vlogs and all that. I prefer doing the gameplay videos. I became very passionate about it because I love showing stuff off to you guys and having you guys join me on the various different journeys I've been on and things like that. So that's probably, I don't know, I can't answer that. That's insane. My God. Okay, we've got one from More.Thank or Dylan Holy. As I've now remembered, because I kept calling him More.Thank before. What's my favourite song? I know I've got many favourite songs, but you probably better ask me what my favourite bands are. I like things like KMFDM, Combi Christ, Korn. I like a rich, varied amount of music. The only thing I don't like is manufactured pop. I hate manufactured pop. Everything else is a go though, so favourite songs is just whatever I happen to be playing at that time and bobbing my head along to. For example, today I'm playing World War III by KMFDM. Not on this because I'd get copyright strikes, but just in general. Next question. Okay, KDB's Books asks, what kind of animals do I like? I like all animals. I don't think there's an animal I don't like. The only thing I don't like is wasps. Wasps, the pointless little bastards. But I don't really have animals I don't like. I used to be afraid of dogs until we got dogs of our own. I've got 2 huskies and a collie. And the huskies, these are not the huskies I've got just now, but the husky I got originally, Kita, she was a monster. She used to bite my feet and everything. She was a puppy. She was biting everything at the time. And she terrorized me to the point where I realized she was just playing. It was just a game. It's what puppies do, and she didn't bite hard. She didn't go hang. It was just like like a little Pac-Man kind of thing. And that's when I stopped having a fear of dogs, which wasn't the question. Next, do I have any tattoos? Asks Tiger Jelly. No, she didn't ask if she's never. Me. Okay, me. I don't have any tattoos. Every time I went to go for a tattoo, I changed my mind, and I figured that if I was changing my mind that quickly every time I wanted to go for a tattoo, it meant that if I got the tattoo I was going to go for in the first place, I probably wouldn't like it. So I thought to myself, I'll wait and I'll wait and I'll wait and I'll wait, and I just never ever got round to it. I still kind of want one, but I still don't know what I'm going to get. It really needs to be something personal to you. If you're going for a tattoo, don't just go for one out of some frivolous idea. Make sure it's something you genuinely want, because you have that forever. I mean, I know you could get cover-ups and stuff, but that's even more money. So make sure it's something you want, which I've always done. Plus, I saw my dad got a tattoo once, and it was supposed to be a wolf, and it looks nothing like a wolf. So, always research. That's all I say. But yeah, I'd like a tattoo, but I don't have one right now. Next, Project Sash says, have I ever played the Dreamcast? Shows a bunch of other stuff. It's up there. Have you ever played the Dreamcast? If yes, what games did you enjoy playing on it? Well, yes, I had the Dreamcast. I think I still got the Dreamcast somewhere, still kicking about. I used to love Sonic Adventure, and I used to love Crazy Taxi. Crazy Taxi was a lot of fun to play. And what was it, Resident Evil Code Veronica X. So yeah, I did play the Dreamcast, and those are the games I like to play on it, but it didn't last that long because the Dreamcast didn't last that long, and then I moved on to the GameCube. Next, why do people have complicated names I can't pronounce, and it makes me feel bad because I pronounced the name wrong? Okay, Mothi Ramen, do you drive? If so, what car do you have? I don't drive. I used to drive. I can't drive anymore. I used to have a Rover 75. No, it was a Rover 45, and then it was something else. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've driven, but I can drive. I just can't drive now. You know what I mean? Basically, I'd have to drive automatic, and automatic scares me. It doesn't really scare me. I just don't like the idea of not having all the controls and stuff. It's weird. But yeah, it's basically because of my medical issues with my leg. I don't drive anymore. Anyway, yeah, next! Anthony MG has 3 questions. What was your top 3 games you've ever played? Okay, Soma, Outlast, and pretty much anything in the Oculus Rift just now. Okay. Number 2, what's the one game you've hated to play but you can't stop playing for some reason? I don't think I've got any games that I hate to play. If I don't like a game, I just don't play it. That's just the way it goes. So no, I don't think I've got any games that I've hated to play that I haven't been able to stop playing. If I hate a game, I won't play it. That's all there is to it. What game would make a great movie, and what movie would be better as a game? You like the complicated questions, don't you, dude? Okay, Mr. Anthony. What game would make a great movie? Dead Space. Come on, Dead Space would make an awesome movie. Can you imagine that? I mean, it would just be fantastic. We're needing a space alien thing-like movie that's not the Thing remake. I would love to see that. And what movie would be better as a game? Honestly, can't think of it. Honestly, can't think of a movie that'd be better as a game. I think games are games for a reason these days, and movies are movies for a reason. There's only been very select few times where a game has done better as a movie, and with the likes of Mortal Kombat, it doesn't say better, but it worked, but they just don't translate well. There's too much story, and with movies there's not enough story. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Next question. Mule Bone said, when did you start losing your hair? You bastard. No, I'm joking, man. I started losing my hair from the day I was born. No, I don't know. I never really noticed. It's just one of those things that happens to guys all the time. So, you know, I'm not really that bothered about it. If you guys bother about it, I mean, look, I shaved my head so it didn't look as stupid. But no, I don't really remember. I think if I was to try and pinpoint, I think it was when I turned about 30, 32 or something. I used to have like really long hair. I used to go back down to the backs of my knees. It used to be really thick. In fact, I don't have any photos. I don't have any photos to hand. I don't know where the photos are. Is it an issue for you guys if a YouTuber has hair or not? I'd actually like to know. That's a question for you guys. Is it an issue for you? Does it make me any better or worse of a YouTuber if I'm losing my hair? It's a simple question, you know. I mean, they're all going to lose their hair eventually. I mean, fucking hell. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that just suddenly started shaving their heads, you know. Anyway, right, moving on. Sorry, touchy subject. Next. Oh my god, it's Matthew Ramen again. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for Outlast 2? I'd say an 11, but it doesn't go up to that, so I'd say a 10. I'm very excited for Outlast 2. It looks a phenomenal game. I mean, even the demo freaked me out, and it's very hard for the game to genuinely freak me out, and it did it in spades. I mean, I couldn't even talk during once, you know, I had to hide in a locker. It's the kind of games where you play and you think to yourself, this is just a game, it's fine. Those games are okay, but then when you play it and you forget you're playing a game, that's the kind of game that's good. And I really hope they bring it an Oculus Rift version as well, so I can go away completely insane rather than just moderately insane like I am just now. Anyway, next question. What's your favourite conspiracy theory? My favourite conspiracy theory just now? I don't really have a favourite conspiracy theory. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really bother about stuff like that. I don't really think about it. I'll be honest with you guys. It's just things happen, things don't happen for me. You know. Although there is that conspiracy that all the big YouTubers are banding together to try and kill me because they are worried that I'm Scottish and will kill them first. It's not true though, is it? Is it? Okay, next question. Terry W. Have you ever made porridge with iron brew? Have you ever kissed Nicholas Sturgeon? Have you ever played Billystorm? No, yes! Porridge with iron brew, is that possible? I'd like to see it. Terry, you do it. You do it in your channel, okay? And I'll have a look. I don't think you've got any videos, do you? I'll check. Have you ever kissed Nicholas Sturgeon? No, I've never kissed Nicholas Sturgeon, although she was sort of generally around the same area where I live. She grew up around here. And yeah, Billystorm, I love Billystorm. Billystorm taught me a whole bunch of new swear words and stuff. It was a lot of fun to play. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, next question. Heavily Gamer says, what do you think about Mafia 3? Oh, what don't I think about Mafia 3? Quite a lot, because I've never played it. I've heard it's very glitchy though. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Nobody's asked me to play it. I can't afford it. It's very expensive, and apparently it's full of bugs. So, I don't know. I have to ask someone else. I've been avoiding videos on it recently, just in case I might play it. But then I thought, no, I'm not actually going to play it. So I'm gonna start watching folks' videos on it and see what I actually think of it properly. Anyway, yeah. Next. Oh, that's it. That's all the questions for today, right? Yeah. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed putting in new questions. Do you want to see another Q&A? I'll set one up for a couple of weeks' time or something, or maybe a week or so. I don't know. It depends how well this video does. But from here on forth, it's going to be gameplay videos again, starting tomorrow. Maybe today, depends if my wires come that I need to connect the Oculus Rift properly so I can use my camera, because otherwise I can't use my camera. And you may be able to see me going, "Ah!" You know, things like that. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all your questions, and thank you for all your support so far. And you guys are wonderful, and I'll catch you lot next time. But until then, bye-bye.